What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Low-Key Legend. How the fuck y'all doing today? I'm doing all right today. I got a brand new video for you guys. Today's topic is actually going to be a very interesting one. It's not something I do normally too often. I know I have been kind of lacking on the stories, and let alone, we're back in my car, first of all. Like, let me say that. We're back in the whip. I haven't done this ever, really, since episode 100 of the Stoner Tips series. I realized that I get a lot more privacy in my car, a lot more freedom to talk in my car than I would in my room. If I'm in my room, I feel like I'm a little congested with my family and everything listening, you know, just walking around in the house, maybe listening to me being too loud or some shit. This is kind of a personal story I want to talk to you guys about, and hopefully I could help one of you guys out, at least one of you guys out there for this specific topic that we're going to be covering today. Today's story is actually going to be covering online relationships. All right, so with that being said, man, if you guys do enjoy, smash the thumbs up button. It goes a long way. With that being said, let's dive right on into this video. I'm going to take a rip of the jewel because fuck it, it's legal, bro, so why not? It's not like I'm going to smoke a blunt right here, so fuck it, I'm hitting the jewel. Puffing on the mango pods. I still got about a little bit of juice left in this bitch. I think enough for the video. Anyways, let's dive on into this video. Today, like I said, we're talking about online relationships. So the first thing I can start off with online relationships is I have personally experienced this exact story, which is the reason I'm making this video. There's a lot to talk about, and I guess the first thing I could hit on is do not expect this to be your only relationship and to you actually marry this person. All right, so this was my first relationship ever. The first relationship I've ever gotten into was online. All right, so I'm gonna start off with the story of how I met this person. All right, so I was making videos, Minecraft videos in specific, on my old YouTube channel. I was a freshman in high school at the time, so I'd say I was about 15, maybe, nah, not 15, 14 maybe, and I was in this Minecraft group chat, all right? And in this group chat, we actually used TeamSpeak and Skype. So we were all talking and shit, and one of my boys was actually, it wasn't my boy. Let me start that off real quick. Like, this was just some dude in the group chat. I didn't really, you know, I wasn't buddy-buddy with him. I wasn't super close friends with him. I would consider him an acquaintance more than anything. Like, we did the same thing, and it's like, we're in the same group chat, so we kind of got to get along type shit. So we did. We were talking for a little bit. He was doing his own thing, and all of a sudden, he mentions that he met this girl online one day, all right, and they were dating. I don't know how long they were dating for, but after a while, after a couple months, I got into a chat with her and we started talking, all right, and her you know, boyfriend at the time, also some dude that was online, was talking with her, and I was just coincidentally in the group chat. All right, there was maybe like 5-6 people in the group chat. We all started talking, and instantly, I don't know what happened, man, but I might have tweaked, all right, but I was vibing with this girl for some reason, bro. All right, so we start talking, all of us are, you know, start talking, and they all leave the group chat, and all of a sudden it's 3 of us in there. All right, we're all talking this shit. I'm not sure what happened the rest of that day, but we ended the Skype call and we all went our separate ways. The next day we come online and only 3 of us joined. Me, her, and her boyfriend. Also, like I said, this dude from a different state. We all kind of just linked up because we all did the same thing, and she coincidentally was a fan of our YouTube channels, like all of us, because when we did Minecraft videos, we had a little clique going, and all of us in that clique pretty much were, you know, tight. We would get on each other's channels and talk with each other and make videos with each other and our voices involved. So it was pretty cool. Like, we had a really cool little fan base. It was so far back in the day that I can't even explain to you the shit that we did, bro. It was fucking crazy. We were just I wouldn't say we were big, but we were close to like blowing up. All right, we were like right there, like 50,000 people at a time noticing our Minecraft videos. So what happened was we had a Minecraft server, and we all played on this server, and it was pretty fucking cool. Anyways, that has nothing really to do with the story. That was just kind of our little past with it. I get into this group chat with these 3 people, like I said, me, this girl, and this her boyfriend. Shit goes on. We end up talking through the night. They end up leaving. I add her on Skype, all right? So after that, we started talking a little bit, just, you know, with text and shit. And then I called her one day and we started talking a little bit more, and then we'd end the call and then invite her boyfriend, and, you know, we'd have conversations with that. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and say right now that that's pretty fucking shady of me. It was all my part in the end. It was pretty fucking shady, but I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, bro. I really can't tell you what was going through my mind. Honestly, I really did like this girl when I was talking to her. So I thought that, you know, man, fuck this dude pretty much. It was pretty fucked up. It's bogus of me to even, you know, think that way. But I was like, this dude he sounded like, and all we could judge is our voice at that point. All right, all that we could judge off of people was our voice, because we never really showed our video cam. I still to this day do not know how her boyfriend actually looked. All right, and just his voice sounded very nerdy. All right, and that was maybe, you know, bogus of me to think that, but he just sounded very nerdy, and I was like, bro, this girl sounds hot as fuck. I want to, you know, I didn't think this at the time, but going over time, like weeks and months of getting in the group chat and talking to this girl, I could tell that I was like, damn, she sounds hot as fuck, and I want to, you know, I didn't think at the time that I wanted her as my girlfriend, but at the same time, it was just a weird situation to be involved in, bro. Hold on. I gotta hit this jewel and get my mind straight real quick. Give me 1 sec, bro. That's a lot better, bro. All right. So, anyway, what I was saying was we got into a couple group chats, and then I added her on Skype, and we started talking personally, one-on-one. All right, and that's kind of, you know, bogus of me, because I initially started the group chat, or started the conversation. Every day after school, I'm pretty sure this is a vital part of the story as well. Every day after school, I'll get home, and I literally had only had my internet friends, okay? I didn't really have many friends in my freshman year of high school, simply because going in from 8th grade to freshman year, I just thought it was a big leap, and I really wasn't ready to express my entire self to the entire high school. All right, I didn't really give a fuck. I was kind of, you know, that weird little lonely, I wasn't weird, but I was definitely that lonely kid who would prefer to be by himself rather than a big group of people. So all my freshman year, I only had online friends. All right, every day after school, I'd come home and I would jump on this, we had a TeamSpeak server, and I would jump on the TeamSpeak server, and there would be, you know, loads of people from our Mind Crew you know, group chat pretty much, that would all get together and we'd all talk. And it was pretty dope. I'm like all them friends, we were tight as fuck, bro. They were like my best friends in that fucking group chat. Online though, I never met any of them in real life, let alone I probably saw half of their faces. All right, so I never really knew how they looked, just off of, oh shit, that's fucked up, my light went out. I never really knew how they looked, but I knew their voice, and I knew that they sounded cool as fuck, and that I wanted to be friends with them. So that's just how I was as a freshman. I end up talking to this girl, and I convinced her, I don't know if I convinced her, I don't want to be the guilty person here, but I talked her into breaking up with her boyfriend. I don't know how this went about. This happened within like a month, you know, of talking every day, let alone. And I convinced, I don't know what I said. I don't think she even liked him in the first place. So it was what it is, but she ended up breaking up with him as I was in a Skype call with her. All right. So she messaged him that they need to break up. And, you know, she was crying and shit. She was sad. She was upset. But I was right there in the Skype call with her. So she already, you know, kind of knew. I don't know if she knew what was going on. Because in the end, like, after that day ended, the next day, which is, you know, fucked up, I asked her out. All right, over Skype. And I never seen this girl's, I think I might have seen her face, but I never met up with her in my life. Never seen her in real life. Only over Skype, maybe on Instagram. You know, I followed her on Instagram and shit. That was the only way I ever seen her though. All right, and I asked her out over Skype, and she said yes. But she also said, you know, she was questioning herself breaking up with her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend. She's like, did you just do that to, you know, make me, you know, want to date you? Not want to date you, but to make, you know, to make me go out with you or some shit like that. I don't know the exact words, but I said no, you know, no, that's not the entire reason. I could tell you were sad. I could tell you were upset about dating this individual, and like, I'm not gonna do that to you. You feel me? I'm gonna be different, and I know my characteristics, I know my personality, so I'll treat you a lot differently. And I'm not exactly sure what I said, bro. It was pretty fucked up because she said yes. Like I said, we started dating now for, I'm just gonna skip to the end of the story, bro, because I'm 11 minutes in and I don't think I need to go into every detail in this story. We ended up dating for 6 months. So we're 6 months into our relationship. All of a sudden, I'm a sophomore in high school, okay? I go into sophomore year. Halfway through sophomore year, I start smoking weed. All right, I start smoking weed heavy. And right off the bat, bro, like no, just, yo, here, bro. I bet. I just start getting high randomly as fuck, bro. And it wasn't in my best interest. I'm gonna tell you guys that right now because like I said, I had a YouTube channel and I feel like I had a lot going for me on that YouTube channel. Like I had a good amount of followers. I had a good amount of shit on that channel I respected. And I kind of just threw it all away once I found out what weed was. I was like, all right, bet. Like this shit cool as fuck. I would smoke weed, get high as fuck, go in my room and start playing my game or doing whatever the case may be. Dude, that's fucking annoying. I have to turn my lights on every time, like every fucking minute, every 2 minutes. That's fucking bogus. I start smoking and I meet this girl. All right, this girl, and this is in real life, okay? I meet this girl in real life, and I think that she likes me a little bit. I have no experience with dating people, so I have no clue what to expect, and I'm also dating this girl online that I was dating for 6 months. Every day, we would FaceTime, okay? Every single day, we'd FaceTime, and we did some crazy shit. I'm not about to front to you guys right now. We would send nudes. We would send, you know, dirty text messages. We sent a lot of fucking crazy shit freshman year when I was in high school, okay? And I've talked to people as well and that you know, share their experiences as well. And as a freshman in high school, that was as bare minimum as you could get, all right? Some people as a freshman in high school are fucking the hottest senior in the school. You feel me? It's very different for a lot of individuals. I was the one who wanted to take it a little bit slower, but at the same time, you know, about 3-4 months in, we started sending nudes. We started getting a little naughty with it. So it is what it is now, but I ended up meeting this girl in real life. As I was smoking weed, it was probably like my, you know, 3rd, 4th month of smoking weed. And all of a sudden, we kind of had this weird ass fucking moment where we hooked up for a little bit. And when I say hooked up, we only made out. So it was like very minuscule. I met her at this park and she was there and we made out for a little bit. And then I got back to my friend's house and we were smoking weed. And from that day on, a week prior, I never texted my online girlfriend back. All right, I kind of just completely forgot about her and I didn't ignore her, but I just completely did not text her at all. And she also did not text me at the same time. So with that being said, she shot me a text when I got back to my friend's house and she's like, "Are we done? ... question mark." And at that point, I already knew what was going on in my head. I knew that this relationship was impossible. All right, it was not physically possible. I was 15, maybe 16 at the time, and she lived all the way in a different state. All right, she lived on the the East Coast of the United States. All right, she lived completely different state. All right, like literally hundreds of miles away. There was no way, I wasn't even driving. There was no way I was gonna ever meet this girl that I thought in my mind. And I was like, you know what? I texted her back. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say. I said, yes, I'm sorry. And that was it. And then she sent me a big, not a big, but a decent little paragraph saying, okay, that's fine, but you know I did send you all these nudes and shit, and I don't want you to expose me ever. And I was like, you know what? I'm not even that type of person. I will not do that to you. I know the trust that you had to have in me to not let that happen. So I kept them completely private. Obviously, I went out and I deleted all of them. Started dating this girl. All right, this is my first real relationship for 3 months. 3 fucking months, bro. I was mad as hell, bro. We broke up. And it's like I kind of knew that she was a hoe, but I just didn't care, bro. It was fucked up. I was just so bad trying to get laid. I was just a weird little fucking sophomore in high school trying to get laid. And it was fucked up that I kind of ruined what we had for this hoe. So it was my bad in the end. Like, it's just a big lesson learned. And it's definitely a lesson that I have learned from that experience. And that's pretty much how I broke up with my online girlfriend. Is I realized, like, I got a little more social when I started smoking weed and I started meeting people, and people really liked me for who I am as a person, even when I was high, even when I was smoking weed, even though now I don't think that I'm the same person, but they just fucked with me. They fucked with me hard. And I didn't know what to do. I was like, all right, bet, you know, it's cool. It's whatever. It is what it is. Bro, hold on. I got to take a fucking rip of this shit because I'm getting backed up on my train of thoughts now, bro. Like, I'm everywhere. This is going to be a longer video, probably because I'm in my car and I got a lot to say on this story, bro. It's a big story. This pod's almost dead, bro. Almost. Still got some in it. So, anyways, that is how I broke up with her, all right? And the moral of this story is, if you guys date someone online that you've never physically met, it's going to be a rough time, all right? And the reason I say that is because there's a lot of shit that you need physically to have a good relationship, all right? If you date someone online, sure, you may like that person for who they are online, but in reality, you have never met that person, okay? Odds are you will never meet them unless you have the opportunity to, you know, take a flight or drive out to where they live and actually meet up with them. In that case, completely different story. If you meet up with them, then you have the chance to actually realize, okay, do I want to do a long distance relationship with you, or are you not the exact same person, or are you a different person than in real life than you are online? That is where you can judge it. But like I said, it's not like I've never seen this girl. It's not like I never, you know, interacted with this girl ever. Every day we do this shit. And it was just some shit that I thought mentally that I couldn't. Bro, that shit is so fucking annoying, bro. I really should turn my car on. I think I'm gonna do that right now because I'm mad as fuck. I'm not about to keep flickering my fucking light on every fucking 2 minutes. I don't even know how long that was. Maybe a minute. Anyways, it's not some shit you're gonna want to get involved to, like I said, because you cannot physically interact with that person. And that is a big factor when you are in a relationship. All right, when I broke up with that girl, I didn't date anyone for like a year, maybe like 6 months. And then I met my girlfriend now, and we've been dating for almost 3 years. So, actually almost 4 years. So it's a very different scenario when you meet someone in real life and you could go to their house every day, interact with them and you know, touch them and feel them, their actual presence, rather than through a video camera. It's very, very different, and it matters so much. You guys will have no idea. I know maybe some of you guys who are in online relationships might be a little antisocial. I was one of those people, so I can relate to you guys in a lot more than you think. And it's something about breaking that barrier and finding someone that you can actually meet and physically interact with at that very moment that makes so much count, bro. It's everything, for real. It really is. It's something different if, you know, you're feeling lonely and you want someone to talk to on the internet. And, you know, but I would never, ever recommend getting in a relationship because that is some other shit, bro. Like, that's a commitment that a lot of you guys probably cannot keep. And I could not keep it. In the same day that I didn't ask her out on the same day, but the day we hooked up is the day I broke up with my online girlfriend. And just because I know it was so bogus, first of all, man, like, I need to say this right now. I know it was so bogus of me to do her like that because we were like, I really thought I loved this girl, but in the end, it was just some online, it had my mind so fucked up on what I was actually doing and what I was thinking. And to do that to her, because I felt like we had a strong relationship, and, like, you know, but it's online, bro. Like, how strong of a relationship can you have online with not ever actually feeling the person, physically touching them? It's to say a lot, bro, to just talk to them and see their little, you know, their face on a phone. It's so much more than that in a relationship. And I knew when I broke up with her, I was like, there is no way in fuck I'm ever gonna meet this girl, bro. She lives hundreds of miles away. It was literally impossible for me. All right, and I was, like I said, I was a sophomore in high school. So I said, man, I'm not gonna let her hold me back from doing the shit that I want to do, from, you know, hooking up with the girls I want to hook up with, and I could not, you know, there's no way I would be able to date her and do that shit at the same time, even though she was online and it really wasn't too serious. But at the same time, the you know, type of connection we had online, it was very, probably some of you guys can relate to, bro. It's very, you feel like it's very solid, but at the same time, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it's not, all right? And I don't want you guys to get involved in you know, mixed feelings and fucking your, you know, mental health up because this dude you met online that you never met in real life dumped you, or, you know, cheated on it, whatever the case may be, bro. It's not, what I'm telling you guys right now, bro, it's not healthy to get in an online relationship simply because 9 out of 10 times you will never, ever get to meet this person, especially if you are young. All right, and it's not worth it. It's not worth going through mentally, and it's not worth beating yourself up about, because I guarantee if you search this topic up, everyone's gonna tell you, bro, like, it's not okay. I mean, it's okay to do, yeah, but it's not recommended at all, because you will go through some shit that you're not supposed to go through at that age. And it's just, it's nonsense in the end, because literally it's just some person you met online, you know, that you might, you know, talk to every day and shit, but it's not nothing physical. And I'm telling you right now, bro, physical is everything, bro. It is everything that matters. If you can't see that person at least once a week physically, it's not gonna work, bro. And I guess that works for long distance relationships too, but I'm not gonna say that, because maybe you guys might be doing long distance, but after 3-6 months max, you'll go out and visit them and you'll stay there for like a month or 2 months, and maybe, you know, that's a completely different story. I can't even talk to that entire subject. But if you meet some person online, completely random, you know, like a Twitter page, this chick who has a Twitter page that you think's hot as fuck, you start dating. It's not a good idea, and it's simply because you cannot link up with them in real life. And I'm telling you right now, man, that is everything. It's such a different experience when you link up with someone in real life and can actually communicate and talk with them rather than through the phone online. And that's all I really wanted to say in this video, bro. If you guys are thinking about getting an online relationship, not worth it at all. I don't know why I dragged these videos out so much, but I thought there was so much more to say. I think I hit everything I needed to say. Obviously, I need a haircut. If you guys haven't noticed that already, definitely need a haircut. Shit's getting a little out of hand. But yeah, man, it is what it is in the end. You guys can obviously do what the fuck you want to do, whatever makes you happy, but I mean, I wouldn't expect it, but just keep into consideration all the shit that I said to you, that it's definitely possible that you aren't gonna last. All right, that's really all I wanted to say. And if something does happen in the future and you guys don't last, everything is gonna be okay. All right, first of all, you never met them in real life. Second of all, there's so many fucking people in this world. You will find someone better. And third of all, I mean, just don't let it get to your head, bro. It's a fucking head game. It's all a mind game, bro. Just enjoy life as it is. We only get to live this life once, from what I'm aware of, and make the most of it, dude. Make the most of every single opportunity you can, and don't let nothing hold you back in life, dude. It is what it is. And another thing is, I wanted to actually, you know, in case this person might be watching this video, I did want to apologize for the way that I went about breaking up with them, because that's pretty big. Like, if you guys are in an online relationship, I don't think that you should break up with them in the exact way I did. Just hit them with a weird text, you know, yeah, we're done. Not talk to them for a week. It's pretty fucked up. I'm sure the person on the opposite side can probably go through some bullshit, you know, for a little bit during that breakup, and it's not some shit that you should go about doing if you are gonna leave your, you know, girlfriend or boyfriend online. It should be, you know, a little couple-day thing that you talk about. It's like, yo, I just met someone and I don't really know if this is gonna work considering you live so far away. It's definitely a conversation you should have, and I kind of regret not having that entire conversation of why it didn't work out. But hopefully in this video, man, that I can save maybe one of you guys, or you know, a couple of you guys out there. I mean, honestly, a lot of my fan base probably doesn't have online relationships and they do their own thing, but just for the people who might be looking up this video or searching some shit up and stumble across this video randomly, this is for you guys out there. It's a super long video, but you guys will definitely learn some shit from it, and I hope that I didn't repeat myself too often, and it got the point across that if you don't know them in real life, if you never physically met up with them, it's a completely different story. Unless you have money, you know, to pay to fly them out and meet up with you, that's different. But if you're just talking to some girl online for a bunch of months and expect to get married to them, it's a false fantasy. So don't be expecting some shit like that, is what I'm trying to get at. All right, this has been, I'm gonna rip this thing one more time before I let my outro go, but thank you guys for watching, man. It's been a journey, and this is a story I wanted to tell for a while, so I'm glad I fucking finally made this video, even though it is fucking 30 minutes long. It is what it is, bro. I got my heat on. I knew it. I knew them O's would have been so good if I didn't have my heat on, bro. I'm mad as fuck. Anyways, man, that's the story I got for you guys on my personal experience with online relationships, what you should go about doing with them. If you're happy, you know, do what makes you happy in the end, but just be expecting the worst. All right, expect the worst. I mean, it's pretty fucked up for me to say that, but that's just personal experience, man. It is what it is. Anyways, man, I love each and every one of you guys who have watched this video. It means a lot if you would smash that thumbs up button as well. If you learned something, you know, share it with your friends who might need it to be shared with them. If, you know, I don't know, bro. Thank you so much for watching, though. This has been your boy, the Low-Key Legend. I'm going to catch you guys very shortly for a brand new video. Y'all stay safe, stay savage, stay low-key. It's your boy. I'm out of here, guys. Adios.